up, people? Thought I'd start this lesson with a little rendition of my own, because we're doing the lovely F Lydian scale today. Lydian scale. Sounds brilliant. I mean, from a first glance, without looking at the structure, you'd think it sounds happy, therefore it's a major. It's a major-ish scale, isn't it? In fact, as we look into the structure, we realise there's little difference between the Lydian and the major scale. There's only one note difference between the two scales, and let's just jump into it right now. So we start with the intervals. We're doing it in the key of F to make sure there's no sharps or no flats. That's the one for Lydian. So start on the root note of F. You got the major second, the major third. Now the difference between the major scale and the Lydian scale comes with the next note. In a major scale, it would go from the major third to the perfect fourth. However, in the Lydian scale, it goes root, major second, major third, tritone. There you go. The first look at the tritone comes in this scale, instead of the perfect fourth. So again, root, major second, major third, tritone, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, octave. See, the tritone here, B in this sense, is the only difference between major and Lydian. If we do the F major scale, it would go like this. The F Lydian scale, as I just described. There's a semitone note difference. Perfect fourth in major, it's a tritone in Lydian. So, to do it by tones and semitones, it would be tone, 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 semitone, tone, tone, semitone. Another one of the few scales, in fact, the only one of two scales which ends in a semitone of the main scales. It's major and Lydian. Lydian ends in a semitone, as does major. So, now to say notes of it, we start on F. F to G, that's a tone in the major second. G to A, that's a tone in the major third. A to B, that's a tone in the tritone. B to C is a semitone in the perfect fifth. C to D is another tone and the major sixth. D to E is another tone in the major seventh. And at last, E to F is a tone and the octave. There's a semitone, sorry, and the octave. So that's the structure of the Lydian scale. It's a very mellow sounding scale if you use it in one sense. You can use it in a much more upper rockish metal sense and it becomes a really smooth flowing scale. Joe Satriani, for example, a brilliant guitarist that writes all his songs obviously, and instrumental guitarist, check him out if you haven't. I'm pretty sure most of you have. He uses the Lydian scale a lot for legato. It's a well-used scale to give you a nice sound. I mean, that's for guitar, I'm talking about in purposes of keyboard, but still, it's got that overall sound. As heard by me playing at the beginning of the video, a nice chord progression in F Lydian, which I wrote, goes simply F major 7, which is F, A, C, and E, to F major 7. Minor 7, which is E, G, B, and D. So, back to F major 7, and then to C major. C, E, G, then F. So, F minor 7, F, A, C, E, E minor 7. Minor 7. So back to F major 7 first. And then lastly end with A minor 7. Which is A, C, E, G. Let's just chuck in solos to start. something like that, you know, for a Lydian solo. You know, not the best at improvising, but yeah, that's basically how a Lydian scale is broken down. So let's go through it again. Major second, major third, tritone, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, octave. Tone, 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 semitone, tone, tone, semitone. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. That's for the F Lydian scale. Obviously, many more around the around the keyboard. As usual, Tim, give me a key.
C.
I love how he never goes to sharps or flats. C. He's just made it really easy. Remember what I said? There's only one note difference between major and Lydian. So if we take the C major scale and change that perfect fourth here to a tritone, we get the C Lydian scale. So change that F to an F sharp, and that's the C Lydian scale. You can make it interesting. You can make like a really nice sounding lead thing, you know, like. Do something like that, you know. That's basically how you write in Lydian, kind of, basically. So yeah, that's the Lydian scale, as usual. Hopefully you enjoyed my walkthrough and you took a lot walkthrough. I'm not doing a let's play of a game, so my lesson and my tutorial, hopefully you enjoyed that. Try and keep it as much in a nutshell, but make it good to listen to and learn a bit from in the same time, so get to work on the Lydian scale. And hopefully, in no time, you'll be shredding it out like Joe Satriani does with legato if you play guitar. Like any keyboardist does who uses the Lydian scale does on keyboard. I'll name one. All hail Jordan Rudess. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my Lydian scale tutorial, and hopefully you'll be rocking out on it soon. Remember, always like, favourite, share, subscribe, all that YouTube nonsense. Sorry, not nonsense, all that YouTube jazz. And, yeah, this is your boy Chester Brown saying peace out, bruh.